Boom. We're live.
We're here.
Yeah. Where is it? There we go.
Boom.
Better. Dave and Johnny live. What's up, everybody? It's Friday. You know what it is.
So what's going on?
Nothing. I got nothing for Dave and Johnny live. It's going to be the shortest edition of the show ever. I have nothing.
Well, I got something because I watched that First Man movie.
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
His performance in that movie, fantastic. Like, I never looked at Neil Armstrong that way. You didn't really know much about Neil Armstrong. But after that movie, it's like, wow, he was really like a broken man. He lost his daughter early on before he even went to space. And it really messed him up. And you can just tell, like, throughout the whole movie, he just wasn't the same. Like, he wouldn't talk about it. And you could tell it was getting to his wife that he wouldn't talk about it. His friends, like, try to connect with him, and he was almost like a robot. He would just go to work, and that's it. Like, he had 2 other kids, too. And he barely even talked to them. It was, like, so sad, yet you have this gripping, suspenseful thing where he's in a rocket in a small little confined space, and he's got to go up here and do this for the first time ever. It's really dramatic and suspenseful all at the same time.
So what's the name of this movie?
First Man. I highly recommend IMAX because the stuff in space, wow.
So it's good?
If you like that kind of stuff. Now, I know there's some people that believe this was all a hoax. This did not happen.
The moon landing?
The flat earthers, right? Like, that believe...
Flat earthers? If you think the earth is flat, you're an idiot. You're stupid. Okay? Check yourself. Smack yourself in the face. If you think the earth is flat, what the hell's wrong with you people?
You didn't see, like, the tweet when I tweeted it out? Like, I got a bunch of responses about that, how, like, this was all a conspiracy. Like,
yeah, because you think the moon landing was fake. The moon landing was not fake, okay? What is wrong with people? I think people are dumber than ever in 2018. That's what I think. I think humanity has gone to the stupidest place ever. Idiots. Flat Earth. How the hell is that a theory in 2018?
I know you're also upset about Saudi Arabia again.
What about them?
Because there's more controversy now. Apparently WWE's even talked about it as well.
Oh, because they killed a guy?
Accused.
They killed a guy. They killed a Washington Post journalist in Turkey. The Saudi government did that. And the WWE still taking hundreds of millions of dollars from them to go put on a big show in Riyadh.
Well, did you hear, too, as well, that apparently Saudi Arabia is investing like $1 billion into WWE?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why they keep going there, despite their terrible human rights record. WWE doesn't care about human rights. Isn't it shocking to you that the WWE is promoting an all-women's pay-per-view on Raw at the same time that they're promoting an all-men's pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia? The all-women's pay-per-view is done by choice. You know, something special. The all-men's pay-per-view is because Saudi Arabia won't allow women to wrestle. WWE is all about women's empowerment. Unless you invest $1 billion in the company, then, you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's questionable. Highly questionable, but we are getting a fantastic pay-per-view, looks like. Have you seen the card so far? Like, who's qualified for this World Cup?
Yeah, the pay-per-view is looking really good.
Like, I definitely want to watch it. Like, as horrible as that might sound, like, I definitely think this is going to be an amazing pay-per-view.
Sure you're happy that Randy beat Big Show this week?
Man, Randy's the main event again on SmackDown. Life is good. Life is great. That was an amazing RKO.
Okay.
Suck it, Andy.
I didn't think it was very good. I wanted Big Show to win. I was like, hey, how come Big Show's here and losing? What's that about? They bring him in, he never wrestles, he shows up and he loses? Like, whatever.
Well, there's something to that. Do you notice, like, everyone had, like, a video package, their own personal video package for this?
Yeah, they're trying to remind you who these people are. Hey, Kurt Angle, you remember him? He used to wrestle here 10 years ago.
Well, I wonder if they're making some sort of like DVD package, like where all the qualifying matches are also going to be on this.
Who's gonna buy that
It could
when
be,
you have the network?
yeah, but for Saudi Arabia, they might send it for them. Like it might be like a pre-show for them. They get all the qualifying matches like on the screen.
I don't care.
Okay.
The pay-per-view looks pretty good though. Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles for the WWE title doesn't really get much better than that if you're the WWE.
And Raw, I mean, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman. That's fantastic.
What would Saudi Arabia have to do to make the WWE say, you know what, we're just gonna break the contract. We're not going to your country? Would they have to attack the United States? How many of the people that were involved in 9/11 were from Saudi Arabia? You might be surprised. Most of them.
Seriously,
Just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just throwing things out there, seeing what sticks. I remember the last time WWE had a show in Saudi Arabia, I got told off by some Saudi Arabian dude who told me to mind my own business in my own country. And then I was like, hey man, how long have women been able to drive in your country? Hey man, how come there's like no women in the crowd? Hey man, you like murdering journalists? Or is that just the government? Or the prince, whatever his name is. That dick.
You didn't ask him that one.
The guy told me to go have some tea, as my boy Wally is reminding us here on the YouTube chat. Yeah, he said, oh, why don't you mind your business? Go have some tea or something. And I was like, yeah, why don't you go F yourself? How about that? How about you leave your little Saudi Arabia and come to Canada and see if I don't smack the shit out of you? That's where I'm at. You come at me on Twitter, you better be prepared to step to me face to face, because I'm smacking the shit out of people. That's what's up. I'm going full Diaz Brothers. Stockton slap on your face. I'm gonna go after you like Khabib outside a cage.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna talk about that tonight, though, right?
Yeah, tonight on Ringside Report Radio, we're going full Khabib. All the threats he's making against the UFC, all the stupid things he's done and has said in the past week. We're going to go over all that. We're going to talk about John Jones coming back. Thank you for coming back, Mr. Jones, and snitching on all your, or whoever you're snitching on, I don't even know, but we're going to go all in tonight on Ringside Report Radio. We got the Big Panda, too. Big Panda, former TKO champions, coming in studio. Adam Ditchka. He'll be in studio tonight to discuss all the fallout from UFC and Conor McGregor and Khabib and John Jones fight coming up. And, of course, Derek Lewis is fighting in 3 weeks' time against Daniel Cormier, the heavyweight champion in the world. Remember Derek Lewis, the guy whose balls were hot in the cage? Yeah, well, he's like, yeah, my balls are hot. And Joe Rogan's like, you want a title shot? And he's like, hell no. And then 2 days later, he's getting a title shot. And he's like, yeah, okay. He's going to get destroyed. He is going to get demolished by Daniel Cormier. What a stupid move by the UFC. The UFC has gone from dumb to incredibly stupid in the past 7 days.
Well, no.
As soon as Khabib jumped out of the cage, the UFC has gone so far downhill, it's crazy. We are going to rip this company to shreds tonight on Ringside Report Radio. Get ready.
Well, if anything, they just secured that more than likely Brock Lesnar, Daniel Cormier is still going to happen. They just gave Cormier like a warm-up fight, pretty much.
Yeah, this is a gimme for DC.
That's why it wasn't Stipe. Like, if it was him, like, maybe then you're kind of worried that he would lose than Cormier. So that's why it wasn't him.
Yeah, but what's the point of a fight if there's no chance you're going to lose? Why do I want to watch a fight where I know the outcome before it even happens?
Well, it's not impossible, right? Like, Cormier
Yeah, like it wasn't impossible that Derek Lewis beat Alexander Volkov, and it did happen. It was pretty fluky at the end there. He was losing the fight and was on his way to a decision loss, but somehow managed a punch from out of nowhere that won him the fight. It's pretty fluky if you ask me. And the fight before that against Francis Ngannou, Derek Lewis looked absolutely terrible. Now he's going to fight Daniel Cormier? Good luck, Derek Lewis. I love you on Instagram, man, but you're in tough. I mean, he's going to lose. Let's be honest.
It's nice to see him, though, like, get the spotlight. I think he deserves that. Maybe the title shot, not so much, but he should be on, like, the big UFCs for sure.
Why?
Because he's entertaining. And that's what sells right now. It's not about the best fighters. Your ranking system, like, screw your ranking system. It's all about entertainment now.
Yeah, this is why the UFC's stupid.
It's really just...
Stipe Miocic is the longest rating heavyweight champion in the history of the sport. He was ready for a rematch. He wanted the rematch with DC. They gave DC Derek Lewis on 3 weeks' notice, right after getting his ass kicked by Alexander Volkov and pulling off a freaky, fluky punch. He's going to get a title shot against the best in the world? This is the best the UFC can offer us on Madison Square Garden? UFC 230? This is it? This is what they're doing?
You're still going to watch. You're still interested, no?
I'm going to watch because I watch all the UFCs. That's just what I do. I'm about to stop, though. I tell you what. I'm going to stop watching all this stuff. It's not worth my time anymore. It's ridiculous. Monday Night Raw, UFC pay-per-views. It's all a big joke. They're not going to take the audience seriously. I'm not going to take them seriously anymore.
Well, I was very fearful for the audience last Saturday. That was a scary situation. Really scary. And I think Dana was thinking about that, the people's safety.
Yeah, of course. You know how many lawsuits he could have had on his hands if Khabib or one of his guys hit somebody in the front row? What if Khabib in the fight spills out and Matt Damon gets assaulted and Matt Damon loses an eye? You don't think there's going to be a hefty lawsuit on the UFC and everybody involved if that happens?
There's so many different outcomes.
You never know what might happen. That's why you don't fight outside of the cage, stupid. Khabib, what are you thinking, man? He broke. He broke mentally. Most guys, they break mentally, during the fight or before the fight. Khabib broke mentally after the fight, which is not common. Khabib saying, WWE asked me if I should go there. Fake fights. Should I do it? WWE wants to get into the Khabib business. WWE doesn't really care who they get into bed with, eh? The Saudi government, Ramzan Kadyrov, they don't really care. As long as there's money behind it, the WWE is going to go for it. That's the world we live in right now. Trump 2020, I guess, eh?
Well, after seeing that, I think Khabib needs mental help. He needs a lot of help right now. He shouldn't be fighting. He shouldn't be around people in general after something like that.
He needs mental help, you think?
Yeah. Because that's not right. You shouldn't do that.
I agree. I think we should get Kanye and the best team that Kanye has to go and help Khabib.
Well, maybe not Kanye, but somebody, yes.
No, Kanye. Kanye is the answer to all our problems. Did you see him in the White House telling Trump what was what yesterday?
I thought it was Kid Rock in the White House.
No, that was Yeezy.
Oh.
Yo, you don't know the difference between Kanye and Kid Rock, man? You better check yourself.
I'm pretty sure Kid Rock was in the White House, too.
Yeah, but Kanye did a whole rant in front of Donald Trump yesterday. Do you not pay attention to anything that's going on, John? Is it only professional wrestling? What the hell, man? Yeezy was in the White House. He was wearing the hat and everything.
He deleted his Twitter, didn't he?
Kanye? No.
No?
Man, you are so behind the times on everything. Get with the program, man. Kanye was in the White House yesterday, banging on Trump's desk. He went over, he gave him a hug. It was everywhere. You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
Man, I know you all saw that. Everybody on Dave and Johnny Live, everybody watching, you all saw what Kanye did, right? Sasha says Kanye looked like a complete moron yesterday. Wally wants to know what Kanye said. Man, I couldn't repeat it. Go on YouTube and watch Kanye in the Oval Office. It's worth it. It's crazy. It's just... Ye went wild. And Doron says, it's not Kanye, it's Ye. It's Yeezy to me, alright? I'll call him whenever I want. Yeezus. Yandi. When's Yandi coming out? He says he's got to go to Africa to record, and then he's going to put it out. I want to hear that new music, Kanye. I'm getting the new sneakers. I got them all. Got them all.
All right, we can wrap this up now.
You're done? You're done with the Kanye talk?
I'm done with the show. Let's wrap it up.
All right, we're wrapping it up. Final comments, YouTube, final comments. What do we got?
I think Andy was upset because I told him to suck it. Sorry, Andy.
Andy's
awesome.
Andy wants to turn the lights out and let me lay down. Yeah, I think I need a break. I think I need a long break. Like a serious vacation. If there's no Dave and Johnny Live or Wrestling Uncensored next week, you'll know why. You know? Doron wants my thoughts on the Shawn Michaels return. You'll get it on Wrestling Uncensored. You gotta stay tuned. You gotta get all the shows. Alright? Franco asking if it's a rough night. No. We're all good, Franco. I just need to slap the shit out of more people. How about that? People need to watch themselves. Goddamn. Is that David Johnny Live?
We're good. Have a good day.
Andy's worried about me. We're all right, Andy. We got you.
Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Yeah, John's fine. Yeah. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later. Listen to Wrestling Uncensored. And listen to me tonight, Ringside Report Radio with AJ and Fred. And Adam Ditchka, the Big Panda, former TKO heavyweight champ. Yeah.